Hello and welcome to Ula Tea Leaf Readings. My name is Lenore and today I'm going to read your tea leaves. If you are new to the channel, please like, subscribe, and comment. If you're returning, please do those things as well. I would love to hear from you. I've been having a few more comments here and there, and I get so excited to hear about the things that you're seeing. Let's see. What else? I guess that's it. I guess we should just get right into it. Okay, so I'm going to start with the cup facing to the right. We're going to turn it counterclockwise 3 times to the heart. 1, 2, 3. Tap, tap, tap. And then we'll lift. All right. Okay. So we're already having some really nice images, formations. I really love this tea that I've been using. It is like an orange, cinnamon, and black tea mix. Sometimes you're gonna see these little pieces right here that aren't the black tea. I don't really know exactly what it is. I thought it maybe was like clove, but cloves are not that big, so I'm not really sure. But it's delicious, and I've had a really good time getting some great images. So I'm just going to go back to this first thing that I saw here, which is on the rim, and it's facing towards the right, okay? Now from this perspective, it looks like it's kind of leaning over, okay? And this looks like kind of a large bird with a long neck, okay? So I don't think it's in flight so much. It might be though. The wing looks like it is extended, but the way that it's looking down, I don't know. Maybe it's passing by. Maybe it is it is on its journey. It's in movement. Maybe it's not going to be like a fixed participant in whatever this event or narrative is going to be. But let's go ahead and kind of turn and just keep looking over here. And then, so over here I saw pretty quickly. I'm trying to remember that I need to kind of put this up this way so you guys can see it straight on. That this looks like a hummingbird arm. Okay, and it looks like it's feeding right here. Now, is that a flower? Maybe. I mean, that's kind of what they eat from, right? And I had the great pleasure of seeing a bunch of hummingbirds eating in a field of flowers couple months ago when we were out hiking with my daughter, and I hate to say it, but it was one of the few times I've really ever seen a hummingbird eating from a flower, like a wild flower, not one that's been cultivated in the garden or in a pot or whatever. So that was pretty neat. So anyways, now this image of a hummingbird eaing, now that to me is, first of all, it has sustenance. Has a wealth of the things that it needs. It's healthy. It has a vibrant, lively energy. Sometimes it can be indicative of like an anxiety, or maybe like kind of a flitty, kind of all over the place, speaking quickly, maybe almost kind of a manic type of energy from somebody. But I don't think that that's what this is here. I think this is abundance. This is a symbol of a creature, a being that has an abundance of resources. Now, that could be spiritual, that could be material. you know, which would include financial. It could be love, just health, positive energy. I don't know, but we're going to look around to see if I can get a clearer understanding of that. I do think it's interesting, though, that this bird, the large bird with the long neck, that we had talked about possibly being moving through this scenario, kind of has its gaze fixed right down here at this hummingbird. Okay, so I wonder, is there an admirer? Okay, is there somebody that is not involved in your day-to-day life, but you know, comes through in brief moments or in passing? Maybe it's somebody that you knew that is visiting the area. Maybe they're visiting your social media. Maybe you've been thinking about them. But I think the vibe I'm getting is this is somebody that you know, that you are aware of. Maybe you have some kind of an attraction to them, or a friendliness, a fondness. Maybe there's some small flirting, and they're looking over here, and their gaze is fixed on you. So I think there might be some of this kind of mutual energy going on. And then we're going to kind of keep looking and see if there's any clarity about who this could be, what are their intentions, what are your feelings. Maybe we can help clarify who this person is. Okay. So I'm seeing a double V. Now, I don't think that this is two V name people or they have a double V, but I think that it could be somebody with maybe a V initial. I think that this one and then this one, I think it just kind of is a doubling down that, yes, it's something to do with a V. Maybe they have a job that starts with a V, or I don't know, maybe it could be, what comes to mind for me for some reason is vehicle. Like there's some relation to you and them and a vehicle. I don't know what that could be really, though. That's just kind of what came to my mind. Now let's see. This one's kind of fun and interesting. This is a nice double one. Okay, so here I'm seeing this little, you know those little squirrels that have like the kind of longer ears? And they're really cute. I've never seen one in real life, but I've seen pictures of them. So this looks like a little squirrel with a long ear, little body. And look, his little feet. He's definitely on the move, okay? So this is a busy guy. Or gal. Or whatever. It's a busy being here, okay? So, but then if we switch it over, this is a wing. And it looks like a little dragon. Okay, here's the head and the ears. Let's see if I can, there we go. Maybe that's the right, there we go. Okay, so here's the little head and ears and legs. So sometimes, and I've talked about this before, when something can be turned and, oh, and look at, we have a nice arrow. Well, oh, it almost looks like a goldfish. Okay, I'm getting ahead of myself. When we can turn something, that to me, not always, but a lot of times, it is varying natures of somebody. So different sides of them that are prominent. So I think this person is a very busy person. I think that they're very work oriented. They're very into get it, you know, because squirrels, and this comes to mind because we have squirrels all over our yard. And maybe this looks more like the squirrel for you right there. this squirrel right here. They are collecting nuts and they're hiding them all over the place, getting ready for winter here. So they are busy, busy guys. But the other part of a squirrel, right, is that maybe they have kind of that, and this is similar to the hummingbird that we saw, and I was talking about the kind of the personality, the aspects of personality that are usually related to a hummingbird. But they're kind of almost manic, frantic, or easily, what's the word? I can't even think of the word. Distracted. There we go. Can you tell it's getting to the end of my day? They're easily distracted. Okay. So, and they scare very easily, just like the hummingbirds do. They're very cautious, but they're busy, 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 right? Now, a dragon, on the other hand, is kind of like a really fiercely loyal, protective, somebody that you would not want to mess with. They can really get into that mode of just, breathing fire and maybe have a bit of, a temper. Okay. Is that controlled or not? I don't know. I'm not really seeing that part. But here, now we said, I was talking about how there are different aspects of the same person. Now, this one is a very clear, it's very clear that this is it's pointing to the right. So the right to me means that it's something in the future. There's something coming up, right? So this is kind of maybe an interaction, a new love interest that is going to be coming up. This is not exactly something that's already been happening. This is maybe you are coming to the realization that you have a thing for this person. Maybe they're going to ask you out pretty soon. Maybe you're going to go on a date with them pretty soon. And then I see this kind of goldfish with a tail. And, some kind of fish that has a fancy tail. So to me, that's good luck. I think this is going to be, it's going to go well. I think that, this is going to be a good connection. It's going to be, I think you're going to find a good, solid friendship within this connection with this person. And I think it's also just going to be, it's going to be fun. I think this is just going to be a fun person. I think that your personalities are really going to match up. I think it's just, you're going to hit it off. You're really going to hit it off. I think that they've been admiring you, and we kind of talked about that with this gaze kind of down. And I think that it's very much reciprocated by you. And I think that this is like a fun, flirtatious kind of thing going on. And just trying to see if any other kind of things are sticking out to me. What do we see here? I'm trying to decipher what this kind of thing is. I think it's just reinforcing this, it's just really reinforcing that there's going to be a connection here. I think that there's, kind of here, I get this kind of gaze, this like bunching of, I don't know, thought, conversation, maybe there's going to be, it seems like there's going to be a pretty fluid kind of interaction happening. And I think pretty much that's what I'm seeing out of these. I didn't really turn this one. And I think this one really represents you, okay? And look at that a little bit more. See if there's anything in there. Oh, God, I didn't have that showing. Now from this angle, I almost see, I see the bird from here, but I'm also getting this feeling that you're like a real homebody kind of person sometimes. I think it's in your nature to kind of just do your own thing and stick to it. And yeah. So I almost, this one looks like a house upside down, the roof and the chimney kind of, and almost kind of like something sitting on that, which kind of reminds me of Baba Yaga, but I won't get into that because I don't think that that has anything to do with this exactly. But I think that, yeah, I think that sometimes it's hard for you to come outside of yourself. I think that this person is going to kind of really, really be the one to guide the initial stages of interaction. I think that they are maybe more of an extroverted kind of person, and they're going to kind of try to get you out of your shell. And I think that you should go for it. I really do. Now, I already see, like, immediately there's, like, a very faint little heart right here. So I think that there's going to be some really early, like, fondness. I don't know that it's going to be, like, a very super, like, oh, love at first sight, like, we're meant to be together type of thing. But I think that there's definitely going to be it's going to be so easy with this person. Okay, it's just, you just like very much match, like your personalities totally go together. You know, yeah, I think that the conversation's going to be great. I think it's just going to feel nice. It's going to feel nice to have somebody that pays attention to you. I feel like this is going to be a nice person. And I think that, you know, you're going to allow yourself to step outside of your anxieties and kind of maybe being more of, you're not closed off, but I think it's kind of more that you're reserved about how much you show your emotions, how much you, like how quickly and how much you allow somebody in. And I think that you're really going to take a chance, and it's going to really be worth it. It's going to be a fun time coming up for you. And you know, that's, if you are in the northern hemisphere, that's great because it's getting cold and it's nice to have somebody to go through these cold months with. And if you're in the southern hemisphere, it's wonderful to find love in the spring, right? And to be courting and doing all those fun things while the world is coming alive again. So I'm very excited for you. And I want to thank you so much for coming to my channel, watching my video. I hope you watch some more videos. I hope that this message was for you and it resonates for you, because this was a fun, really kind of lighthearted one. And I like that. I love when that comes through. I just really look forward to sharing time again with you. And hopefully having some more fun, positive, meaningful messages. All right. Thank you so much. And please like, subscribe, and comment. Have a wonderful night. Thank you.